City Learners TV. Learning made simple.
Welcome back to City Learners class. In this class today, we are going to be solving some exam questions on fractions, and I have the questions listed right here. Simplify A. 4x raised to power 2 multiplied by 3y all divided by 9y multiplied by 2x, and B. 2x minus 1 divided by 3 equals to x plus 4 divided by 6, and question C. 3 divided by 4 minus bracket open 1 over 2 divided by 2 over 3. Okay, so I will be solving these exam related questions. I want you to please pay attention and be attentive, as these will help you in your mathematical studies. Let's start solving them one after the other. Question A says we have 4x raised to power 2 multiplied by 3y all divided by 9y multiplied by 2x. If I have this kind of questions in my exams, what am I supposed to do? Okay, what you really need to do in this case is to expand each of the terms that are in the question. So the next step will simply be equals to, we are going to expand 4x raised to power 2 this way. 4 multiplied by x raised to power 2 simply means x times x. X times x, and then the multiplication, the big multiplication, separating the two terms, okay? 3 multiplied by y. So with this, we have converted 4x raised to power 2 to 4 times x times x. This multiplication sign is this one, and then 3y is the same thing as 3 multiplied by y. Okay, all over, we have 9y. 9y simply means 9 multiplied by y. 9 multiplied by y. Okay, this multiplication now multiplied by 2x is the same thing as 2 multiplied by x. Okay, by this we have expanded the question given. Okay, so what's next? We need to begin to divide the numerator by the denominator. What is common between the numerator and the denominator? Okay, so I can see x here, cancelling one of the x here. I can see 2 here, which is a factor of 4. 2 divides 4 2 times. Okay, I can see y here, cancelling this y. Okay, and I can see 3 in this place, which is a factor of 9. 3 goes in 9 3 times. Okay, if we look through, you discover that there are no other factors that are common in both the numerator and the denominator. So what is left for us equals to, we have 2 multiplied by x. This x is taken, this 3 is taken, this y is taken. So nothing is left over. So let's look at the denominator and look for what is left. We have 3 left here. Y is taken, 2 is taken, and x is taken. So we have 3 left. So the next step is to multiply the numerator by the factors there. To multiply the numerator, 2 multiplied by x is 2x divided by 3. And this is our final answer. 2x over 3 is our final answer, because we can no longer solve further. The numerator, which is 2x, and denominator, which is 3, do not have anything in common. So this is our final answer. Okay, question B says we have 2x minus 1 all over 3 equals to x plus 4 all over 6. And this kind of question is simply an equation involving fraction. Okay, it's an equation that involves fraction. So what are we supposed to do? We will look for the LCM of the denominators. On the left side of the equation, we have 2x minus 1 over 3. And on the right side of the equation, we have x plus 4 over 6. We are going to look for the LCM of the two denominators. You draw your long division line. What are the two numbers we are looking for their LCM? We have 3 and then we have 6. Okay, you may need to go back to my videos where I treated LCM of numbers using long division method for better understanding of this method. Okay, so what am I expected to use to divide the given numbers? Okay, I'll be using my prime factors beginning from 2. 2 cannot divide 3 without a remainder. So 2 is not a factor of 3. We repeat 3. 2 can divide 6 3 times. And then can 2 still divide any of these results without a remainder? No. So I move to the next prime factor, which is 3. 3 will divide 3 one time and 3 in 3 one time. So once you get 1, 1, that ends your calculation. So what am I supposed to do? I will multiply my prime factors together, which is 2 multiplied by 3, that gives me 6. So 6 is the LCM of 3 and 6. So what's next? Back to the question. I will simply multiply both sides of the equation, both sides, by my LCM, which is 6, by 6. I will multiply both sides by 6. Okay, 6 into bracket of 2x minus 1, close the bracket, all over 3. This means that I'm multiplying 6 by this side of the equation. Okay, and then 6 also multiplied by x plus 4 all over 6. So by this, I have multiplied both sides of the equation by the LCM of 3 and 6. Okay, so in this case, 3 divides 6 2 times. So in this side of the equation, I have 2 multiplied by 2x minus 1 left. And in this side of equation, 6, cancel 6. 6 divides 6. I have x plus 4 left. So on this side of the equation, I have 2 into bracket of 2x minus 1. And on this side of the equation, I have x plus 4. X plus 4. So what is the next step? Please, let's manage the space. I will open the bracket by multiplying 2 by everything that is in the bracket. So 2 multiplied by 2x, that will give me 4x. We have a plus here hidden. So plus times minus is minus. 2 times 1 is 2. Equals to x plus 4. So my equation has arrived at 4x minus 2 equals to x plus 4. From this step, 4x minus 2 equals to x plus 4. What next am I supposed to do? I will collect the like terms. In other words, I want to group the terms that are common. Okay, and if you look at this equation, we have terms that has letters and terms that are just figure. So I'm going to group the terms that are letter on the left side of the equation, and I'm going to group the terms that have only the figure to the right side of the equation. And that will give me, we already have 4x on this side of the equation. Okay, so I want to move this x to this side of the equation. And when a letter is written like this in mathematics, there is a hidden one that you are not seeing. There is a hidden one. So whether that one is written or not, we know that there is a 1 in that place. The positive 1 or the plus 1x coming to this side of the equation now will become minus 1x. Okay, equals to the other side of the equation. We already have 1 there. And then minus 2 is crossing over to the other side of the equation to become plus 2. Okay, by this, we have collected the like terms. We have grouped the like terms. You can see that the terms with x are on this side of the equation, and the terms that are just figure, ordinary numbers, are on this side of the equation. So if I take 1x away from 4x, the next I have, what I have left will be 3x. That is on the left side. Then on the right side of the equation, I will simply add 4 to 2 to give me 6. So I've arrived at 3x equals to 6. So in this case, what am I supposed to do? I will simply divide both sides of the equation, the left hand side and the right hand side, by the coefficient of x. What do I mean? The number that is attached to x, and that number is 3, not 6. The coefficient of x in this equation is 3 because the 3 is the number that is attached to x, while 6 is the constant. So I will simply divide both sides by that coefficient. So I will say 3x divided by 3, which is the coefficient of this, and then the other side of the equation divided by 3 as well. So from here, I can do my division. 3 cancel 3 on this side, remaining x, and then equals to 3 divide 3 one time, 3 divide 6 3 times. So the value of x is 3, which is my final answer. So the value of x in this equation is simply 3. Let's move to the next question. Question C, we have 3 over 4 minus bracket open 1 over 2 divided by 2 over 3. Okay? What are we supposed to do? What you need to apply here is the rule of BODMAS. The rule of BODMAS. At the same time, we also have PEDMAS. Any of the two will work. PEDMAS. The rule of PEDMAS. Okay? Let me quickly tell us what they mean. BODMAS is a rule that tells us how we should solve operations in mathematics. Order of operation in mathematics. B stands for bracket, O stands for of, D is division, and we have M multiplication, A addition, and S subtraction. So this is the order we should follow if we have a question like this. It is called BODMAS, and it's a rule in mathematics. PEDMAS simply means we have parentheses. Parentheses simply means bracket, which is the same thing as this. And E stands for exponent, power. In case you have an expression involving power, after the parenthesis, which is bracket, we look for a way to solve that terms having the power, then followed by division, by multiplication, by addition, and by subtraction. We are applying the rule of BODMAS by solving what we have in the bracket first. Okay, so what next? We have 3 over 4 minus, what do we have in the bracket? We have 1 over 2 divided by 2 over 3. Now, in division of fraction, there is a simple method we follow. If you are asked to divide two fractions by each other, this way, simply change the division sign to multiplication. And because you have changed the division to multiplication, the next fraction is affected. How is it affected? You will have to place the denominator in position of numerator and place the numerator in position of denominator. That means you interchange the position of the next fraction because of change in sign. So this way, we can continue to solve properly. So the next step will be, we repeat this fraction, 3 over 4 minus, I simply multiply the numerators of the two fractions, which is 1 multiplied by 3, that gives me 3, and then the denominators, 2 multiplied by 2, and that gives me 4. So we are to subtract this fraction from each other. We are simply taking 3 over 4 away from 3 over 4. So the answer simply will be 0. If you take 3 over 4 away from 3 over 4, the answer will be 0. And that is your final answer. That is that about the class. Kindly subscribe, click on the notification bell. Make sure you watch some of my videos I've dropped on this channel. We have over 20 videos on this channel. Okay. Thank you very much.